Today's video is going to be a get ready with me video. You guys know how these things work, so let's get started. Starting out, I'm going to be using the Olay Fresh Effects Bright on Schedule Eye Awakening Cream, and what I love about this, it has a tri-rollerball applicator, so it really massages underneath your eyes to get rid of the puffiness, plus it just goes on so smoothly and feels so good. I could seriously do this for so long, and also it hydrates underneath your eyes, so I really like it. Next up, I'm going to be using my favorite Olay Fresh Effects Clear Skin Swirled Mattifier. This is kind of like an all-in-one product for me. It's a primer for my makeup, but it also helps diminish oil, reduce the look of redness, and minimizes my pores. Plus, it just smooths out my skin, so I really like using it before I apply my makeup. Moving on to foundation, I'm going to be using my favorite Makeup Forever HD foundation, and I'm applying that with a Beauty Blender sponge. How I like to apply this is I basically just start with the product in the center of my face because that's where I find I have the most imperfections, and then I blend outwards. I like using a Beauty Blender sponge because I think you use less product with this. It blends it really nicely, and I don't know, I find that it helps with breakouts too because I'm not using a brush that can hold bacteria because I kind of wash out my sponge every single time. Moving on to under eye concealer, I'm using the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye and the color Neutral Medium. I strictly use this underneath my eyes because it's a very thick consistency. So between this and the Depuff Eye Roller, I think my bags underneath my eyes really diminish. And then I will use NARS Creamy Concealer for any breakouts that I have. To set my under eye concealer, I'm using from the Anastasia Contour Kit, I'm using the color Banana, which is my favorite, and I'm basically placing that on my T-zone or any highlights on my face, just to kind of set that lighter color. Then I'm going in with an angled contour brush and I'm picking up the center bronzer shade in that palette. I'm basically just going to put that in the contours of my face, my cheekbones, on the top of my forehead, on my jawline, and on my neck a little bit. And then I also like to take a different brush which has more of a straight edge, and I like to contour my nose very minimal. I don't do this crazy, I just kind of do it lightly and blend it out with my finger. For a highlight, I'm using the Josie Maran Argan Oil Illuminizer, and I'm basically just putting this on the back of my hand and then blending it out with my finger on the top of my cheekbones. For a blush, I'm using this muted pink shade by the Balm Cosmetics in the color Cabana Boy. Now after I've applied all of my face makeup, I'm going to wash my hands. I don't know why I included in this video, but I thought it was necessary. And then now I'm going to be doing my brows. Now my favorite thing to use for my brows is the Anastasia Dip Brow, and so I just bought the brush that comes with it. It has a brush on one side and then a spoolie on the other, and I basically just start filling in my brows. My brows will and have never been perfect, but this is just kind of how I found I really like it. I like to keep them fairly thick, and so yeah, it's pretty self-explanatory just watching me do it. Moving on, my go-to eyeshadow primer is the NARS eyeshadow primer or eyeshadow base. I really like it because I have oily lids, so this really helps. For my eyeshadow, I'm just taking a color from an Estee Lauder palette. I'll have it, the name of it below, and it's just basically like a light pink champagne color. I'm placing that on my lids, and then with a fluffy brush, I'm just taking the bronzer that I used to contour my face and placing that in the crease of my eyelids. This is my go-to look for just like a casual day, something super easy to just kind of throw together. So that's really all I do for my eyeshadow. For my eyeliner, I like to use a winged liner. That's kind of been my go-to, so I'm just using the Smashbox gel liner, and I'm basically just creating a wing. I really like using this eyeliner pen though because it's not a liquid consistency and I cannot for the life of me do liquid eyeliner very well, so I really like the gel liner. And then over it, because I kind of wanted a smokier look, or I've been doing this a lot recently, is I'm taking a flat eyeshadow brush and I'm basically just picking up a matte black color and going over the liner, kind of smudging it out a little bit just to give it a smokier look towards my lash line. Moving on to my lashes, I am of course going to curl my lashes and then apply mascara. This has been my go-to mascara for so long now, and I'm actually going to repurchase it. I always switch up mascaras, but I really like this one. It's the Lancome Hypnose Doll Lashes. I love it so much, and what you can kind of see, I basically coat it on both sides of my lashes. I just think it gives me, I don't know, the best outcome and the longest look. Now before I apply my lip color, I'm going to brush my teeth because, I don't know, it's a get ready with me video, so I thought I should show you that. So I'm just brushing my teeth, and then once I'm done with that, I'm going to apply my all-time favorite lip pencil, which I talk about way too often, and you guys know I love it. It's the Urban Decay 24-Hour Glide-On Lip Pencil in the color Naked 2. I've been obsessed with this color and MAC Swirl for a really long time now. I'm gonna try to switch it up, but it's kind of been my go-to. So I'm just applying that on my lips. Clearly my lip pencil needs to be sharpened, but I have a tip for you. If you want to get a fuller appearance, I'm just taking a highlighter and I'm basically dabbing that on the center of my top and bottom lip. It just gives you a fuller appearance without doing a crazy Kylie Jenner challenge. For my hair, it's second day hair, and usually I like to either wear a hat or put it up on the second day. I don't wash it 2 days in a row just because it's healthier not to, for me at least. So I'm just basically putting up into a ponytail. I'm wearing a jacket today, so I thought it would look good in a ponytail, so I'm just basically securing it up like so, kind of loosening the edges and kind of taking out pieces for more of a casual look. And then I'm kind of just scrunching up the back of my ponytail for a fuller appearance. And that's it for my get ready process, so I guess I should show you guys my outfit now. For my outfit, I just wore something that was super comfortable and easy to walk around in. It was probably like 60 degrees today, so it was like the perfect temperature for this. For my top, that is from Topshop and it's just a floral printed top, and I wore a black leather jacket from All Saints. For my boyfriend jeans, those are from Guess, and then I wore some just basic white Champion Keds. And then my purse is Rebecca Minkoff along with my Ray-Ban Clubmaster sunglasses. But that's it for this Get Ready With Me video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed, and let me know in the comments below if you like these types of videos. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!